Hey guys, so I know this video will be part of my channel after it's done, so I might as well make an introduction now, even though nobody's here yet, uh, or there's somebody here. So I'm in my warehouse right now on my laptop. It's slow right now. Today's Friday. It is Memorial Day weekend, so I'm assuming that it's slow because of that reason. We will see as the day goes further. And tomorrow, Saturday, I'm open as well. So nobody's watching it, but just to talk to you guys who are going to rewatch this in the future. So, yeah, so this is at my store, and I'll be open until 4 o'clock. It is about 5 minutes to 1 p.m. here in Southern California, and been open since 8. So I want to talk about. So again, I'm going to kind of introduce it right now, and if I get anybody who shows up live to the live stream, I'll talk to them as well and more about what it's about. But I just want to talk about my first Whatnot stream, which is coming up today in 3 hours and counting. I don't know why I feel nervous because I've done so many live streams on YouTube, and yeah, I did almost 2 months worth of live streams in the beginning of the pandemic. But I have never used Whatnot. I haven't used their interface. Here, I'll show it to you. Let's see. So here's the interface, although it's going to be backwards, isn't it? But it is 510 Books Media. There's my first show. I have 10 people who've bookmarked it, which is great. And I already have 2 followers. I'm the only one here. Let me show you. So if I go home, categories, music, CDs and cassettes. So that's, I know it's backwards, but that's the CDs and within the music genre, that's the CDs and cassettes subcategory. And I'm the first show up today at 4 o'clock. And then there's another one at 6:35, which looks like it's rock and roll CDs by somebody else. So I'll be the only one going live at that time on a Friday, which is good because Fridays, they say Friday, Saturday, Sunday, are their busier days. Or I should say more people log into Whatnot to watch the live streams. So that's good. I'll have the entire CD and cassette category to myself, which is why, anyway, so that's, yeah, I'll have that. If you're watching this later on, there's still nobody on the stream here, but that's okay. I fully expected that. This might end up being just kind of like a normal video, except I'm, talking to myself like I normally do, but it's live. Oh, somebody's here. Hello, somebody's here. So if you do check in, if you want, definitely leave a comment, say hello. But yeah, so that's my first show will be popping up or starting at 4. I will log in probably a little bit earlier than 4 just to kind of make sure I know how to do it, which I don't. I don't know really how to run this. That's the crazy part. So if I click on it, it just says, "Hey guys, I'm Andrew from 510. I'll turn this down. So it has a little preview on there, and it says start show, but of course I'm not ready to start the show. Whoops. I don't know what is going to happen when I start the show in terms of how to deal with the interface. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to log into Whatnot, which I have here on my laptop. So I'll go to my live streams, and it'll pop up here. And it says, oh, there's a test mode as well. Let's try that. Enable test mode. Refresh your live stream if you have it open. So it looks like I can do a test mode. Open stream. I don't know how to do a test mode. Hey guys, I'm Andrew from Vibe. I don't know how to do a test mode, but it says I can do it. I have 18 products up and 2 giveaways. Oops. I say. So anyway, I'm kind of just totally trying to figure this out. So I have all of them set as auctions. Edit item, pin item, delete item, cancel. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, in test mode. Let me not do that. Let me take that out of test mode. Oh, MD Hunter. Hey, how you doing? Glad you showed up. You're the so I'm my store's open right now, so I might have to just ignore you for a second. Hold on. Oh, no, it's not a customer, just a neighbor. Um, but yeah, I was just talking about how I'm gonna do a. Someone liked my posts on Instagram. Cool. Been pushing Instagram a lot more these days. What do you call it? Yeah, I was talking about how I'm gonna do my whatnot stream today for the first time at 4 o'clock, and I really don't know what I'm doing in terms of how to use it. So I'm just gonna use it or try it on the fly, see how it goes. It is my first stream, but the good thing is I have a couple followers and 10 people that have bookmarked the stream, which I believe means once I go live, it lets them know, it sends them a notice. So that's really good. So we'll see how that goes. I'm doing just CDs, and I'll be the only show running at that time in the CD and cassette subcategory. Someone else came in a live stream. So anyway, that's what's going to be happening. It's all a big test. I see a lot of other resellers doing whatnot. By a lot, I mean a handful that I've seen on YouTube. But just going in and out of different streams. Like if you go on whatnot right now, there's a bunch of streams in different categories that I have known nothing about, like Pokemon. I mean, look at all of those Pokemon streams right now. It shows you how many people are in there. There's 133 people in one of them, and I don't understand like the language that they use. They have all this different vernacular that I don't understand, but that's fine. I'm not going to go into those genres. So trading cards are popular, sports stuff. Toys, of course. Let's go into toys and see. There's a ton of toy stuff here going right now on whatnot. See all that stuff. So these are all the really established categories. Another one is comics and manga. Oh, hey, I'm live on YouTube, so FYI. Just FYI. Oh, you that? Did you know your mom's picking them up?
She's not.
Yeah, she texted me and said that she texted you and you didn't respond.
I know, and I called her and I said, no, I'm taking.
You need my keys for the truck.
Oh. Yeah, because I told her she'll just have them on Monday. She's trying to figure out the medication stuff.
I'll pick up that freaking station. It's literally like on my lap. How live works with the walk away.
And just disappeared.
No, I'm not arguing. This is, is that anything there that I need?
I don't know, it's empty.
Uh, Hey Brenda. Hi Brian. Flipping Live 2022? No. Sorry guys, I had to go talk to my wife. Logistical things about the kids and whatnot. Anyway, so that's going to be what? That was like 5-6 minutes of just you guys staring at this scene behind me. No, it's not Flipping Live 2022. I'm doing Whatnot today at 4 p.m. It's 1:07 here, so a little less than 3 hours. So yeah, that's what I was just going to go live on this, kind of practice, because the plan is to use my camera to shoot it. So I have my little tripod. So I'll set that up, set a table up over here, and have that as the camera, and then use the laptop to control the auctions, the chat, and all that kind of stuff. We'll see if it's not too overwhelming. Yeah, I do remember going live for almost 2 months and then got burnt out. Kind of like I got burnt out on the daily vlogs. But yeah, it's been slow today in the store here. I'll show you guys the store. It's empty except for me. I've had some customers come through, but I think because it's Memorial Day weekend, it's going to be slow today and tomorrow, unfortunately. But that's just what happens. So for Mother's Day weekend, it was pretty slow. So yeah, so I'm gonna do Whatnot with just CDs. I have a box of CDs. Basically, the so far Whatnot has been. I have no idea how well it's going to go. You know, if I'm going to sell everything, if it's going to get bid up, or only go for the amount that I'm listing it at. I've been watching other streams and in my same genre in music as well as in movies, and it seems to vary. Sometimes people just list stuff for start the auctions at $1 and it doesn't even sell. Sometimes it gets bid up a couple bucks. Some people sell stuff that's a little more unique or more expensive, so they start the bidding a little higher, and people kind of bid that stuff up. So this is going to be my CD show. Next week, I plan on doing, possibly on Monday, on Memorial Day, plan on doing a, my next one will be a Blu-ray show. And then I have a bunch of DVDs I put to the side. And I have a bunch of TV box sets that I can put up. And I'm going through a ton more CDs, as you can see. I pulled all these CDs from current Gaylord that I'm going through. And I'm going to see if I can throw any of these into the stream today. See what happens. I have 18 items in my stream today. By the way, I scanned through a few and only found 2 that I'm going to sell on Amazon. Let's see. Imagine if classical music CDs will sell on it. I know. Well, you know what? You could do a classical CD only show. The problem is, what is the demographic for classical music, right? In my experience, it's typically been people definitely over 40, but a lot of times over 50, over 60, who are into classical, ones that have come to my store. There's been some, around 40 plus. So I don't know how many 40 plus, 50 plus people are going to be on Whatnot looking for classical music, or if they see that there's going to be a classical CD show, who knows? But I think it's a good idea to try it out. And also, you just got to try things out. My first show, more just to see what works out. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I did bundles this first show because I was seeing a lot of people doing individual DVDs, individual VHS tapes, individual CDs, individual records. And unless they are worth more money individually, unless they're more rare, unique, that kind of stuff, then it's not really worth it. Because I see people, they're putting up stuff that, like VHS tapes, of course, are popular now, but I've seen people putting up stuff that's not unique or rare and not getting a lot of anybody buying it. And so I just figured, you know what, CDs are kind of a bit of a commodity, and they're easy to come by, and they're inexpensive in general, unless it's something rare. So I just put them into lots. I did different lots by artist, and then I did a bunch by genre. And I'm going to do 2 giveaways. You can do giveaways and whatnot where you just give it away and you pay the shipping. So I'll do that. That's a nice way to try to bring people in to give away free stuff. I'm also doing a mystery CD bundle, which is currently 11 CDs. I might add more to it or I might create another one. And people don't know what it is, but I'll start the bidding low. Like there's 11 in that one. I'm gonna start the bidding at $5 and tell them, look, there's no classical in here. There's no opera. There's no polka. There's no funky stuff like that. It's a variety of music. Some are popular artists, some are not. That kind of thing, and just see. It's trying to create a little bit of excitement, mystery, hence mystery bundle. I've seen some other people do that with different types of items that I don't sell. So it's kind of a different fun way that you can try to engage people, keep people to stick around, make it more exciting because they don't know what they're going to get, and it's a deal and that kind of thing. Yeah, thanks, Brian. Definitely, if you're watching this video live right now, thank you. But if you're watching in the future and you are on Whatnot, or even if you're not, it'd be really helpful if you would, follow me and watch some of the shows and maybe give me some pointers or some not advice, some feedback. I should say that's the word I'm looking for. Some feedback because I'm definitely going to mess up and it's not going to be totally comfortable in the beginning. But one thing I have going for me is that I have done live streams like I'm doing right now a lot before, and I'm comfortable talking a lot, which is probably good for this. So the other thing is I noticed a lot of people, they will just show the item, right? Like they'll just say, okay, this CD is up for sale, and they'll be behind the camera and they'll be kind of holding it out like that, and the camera's focused, the camera will be focused on it, and they're talking behind the camera, which is probably where a lot of people's comfort level is. And a smaller percentage of the shows people are actually showing their faces. So I think if you have good stuff, good deals, and you show your face and you're engaging and people are interested, that's probably seems like that's the ultimate combination. If you can make it entertaining, either by being humorous or silly or telling people about what they're going to be bidding on, then that's probably better than sitting behind it, not talking that much, just kind of putting the stuff up one by one. A little bit boring the show's a little bit boring. So anyway, we'll see. The other thing, by the way, I'm already getting tired of talking this much. So that's something that I'm going to imagine happening during the show. Another thing, just if you're curious, I've seen that. So Whatnot has the option. Here, I'll show you. So here's my account. You scroll down, you can see that I have a show that will go soon. Let's see if it'll show me here. Oh, here you go. So there in the bottom, you see there's products, and this pops up here, and then you can see it says auction, buy now, giveaways, and sold. So I've already listed all the bundles I'm going to do. Right, seeing their face for sure. So I've already listed. I took pictures of them, listed them on the app, which took a little bit of time, but it enables people to see what's coming up. So I've seen people do both ways. The Whatnot company recommends that you do this. You create your listings, take photos, take one photo, put a title, that kind of thing. Plus, it makes it easier. I'm assuming that when you're in the stream, you can just tap on that next one, say, okay, this one's up for sale. I can pull it out. This is what's in it. It's going for whatever, $3, $5, whatever. Let's start the bidding now. Yeah, and then people can bid on it. But also ahead of time, people can go in here and they can look. Okay. I can't believe the bots come in here. Anyway, Yeah, so then you can go in here and people already see it. So but I see a lot of people that do streams without posting the items they're gonna sell, and like they don't put photos, they don't put titles. Um, at most, either they don't put anything or they might just put like it's an item I'm gonna sell and that's it. So it does take extra time to do that. I'll see if it makes a difference or not. Yeah, I don't know, Brian. That was I don't know. I deleted it. Hopefully you guys no one can see it now. Some spammer just came in here with obscenities and fun stuff. But I'll see, because for me, it makes for me to do. So I've seen streams that have done really well where they use this function and they just go one by one and go through it, and it's still entertaining and exciting, and people know what's coming up next. And so as they do the options and as they sell, it pops into the sold column, and the next one comes up. And so people know, number one, ahead of time. People can see a photo, so they know the name of it, what's in it. Also, the shipping, you can select shipping weight for the item, which I assume once it sells is just attached to it. I'm assuming. I don't know, but the shipping part, we'll see. But yeah, and then so they can just go through it methodically. So as the seller, for me anyway, it makes more sense to do it that way, so that I can just methodically go through and tell them what's up next. This one's next. Pull it out. Here's this one, and I control the show. Versus I see people that don't have any listings and they're like, oh, look at our stack. What do you guys want? And then they sit there and then they wait on the chat and they're like, oh, you want classical Christmas? You want Wedding Singer Volume 2? Okay, Wedding Singer Volume 2 up for sale, $1 auction, go. I have no interest in that. I'd much rather create quality bundles or pull out, quality individual items, whether they're CDs, Blu-rays, vinyl records, whatever. Oh man, I just blocked this guy. What is happening? I don't understand how they can come back in. When you set it up ahead of time, does it take very long compared to something like eBay listings or Amazon MF? So here's the extent of it in terms of creating these listings. So I took a photo of each lot. So it depends on how long. I had 18 of them. So I did that. How much time? But a little bit of time. Then I had to, what you do is just take them on your phone, and then just, which I figured out later that you can just via the phone versus don't mess with the computer on your phone. So then you can just go through, and as you start to go through it, it gets a little faster. It's definitely not as fast as like doing Amazon Merchant Fulfilled. Probably faster than eBay though. They give you options. So selecting. So basically, you go new. Here, look. See that little plus sign? Plus sign. And I know it's backwards, but then I have custom at the bottom. So I select custom, and there you go. It pops up. And this top one is add a photo right there. And then they have, they have select your primary category, select your subcategory, name, description, quantity, shipping. That's everything. So all I would do is photo, the category selected. So I have to upload the photo, put a name on it, and then I would put the quantity of 1, and then I would select shipping. So when you hit shipping, there's different options. And you select one of those, and that's it. So it got to the point to where I was able to really get through them quickly, like anything else. But I think if you are creating, if you either have good individual stuff, like, I don't know, if you have, like I have a bunch of sealed DVDs, so like the Green Mile sealed DVD is probably not worth a ton. But if you've got some quality sealed stuff, Darkest Hour, Moneyball, Bruce Almighty. I don't know what this one is. Joyful Noise, The Producers. This one's great. Terminator 3, and it's sealed. So, you know, if you have quality stuff, these may or may not be that great, but you can always get a little bit more. If you have like some sealed DVD that you're going to start at $8, you know, is it worth it for you to spend the time? But you can just pop it up there and sell it in an auction quickly and then ship it out like you would anywhere on eBay or Amazon. So yeah, I would say it doesn't take that much time, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty quick. Again, I haven't even done the show yet, but so anyway, that's that about Whatnot. And just about Amazon real quick, I've been getting a lot of Amazon returns stuff that I put into an FBA shipment and then they just return it to me. Maybe out of, you know, 100 items, getting like 15 to 20% sent back to me, which is crazy. And a lot of them, like the last time I got a bunch sent back, I went and listed almost all of them merchant fulfilled. And some of them, the books were requiring a approval. So I had to click on the approval button. It approved it right away from the publisher, which I've never seen before. But there were also some CDs which didn't need approval, and I just listed merchant fulfilled. So anyway, a little end of the stream. Something that I've been dealing with Amazon. So now as I get stuff that like this one, as I'm going through this Gaylord, which is all raw stuff that hasn't been gone through for Amazon, hasn't been scanned. As I scan it, if the merchant fulfilled price is really close to the FBA price, or if it's a enough profit in the merchant fulfilled, then I'm probably just going to do merchant fulfilled because it's no point in hassling with FBA. And some of the stuff, guys, that was sent back from FBA is great. Like I got a book back, which I need to list, that I'm going to list, that I sent in for like $55 something, and the merchant fulfilled price is about $50 as well. But they sent it back, and there weren't a bunch of copies, and it's selling a good amount. And so I didn't understand why they sent it back, but it could be a publisher situation. But anyway, that is a side note to Whatnot, just something I thought that I would share. Yeah. Man, I think Memorial Day has really slowed business down. I know a lot of people have left town. This is one of those, you know, right before the end of school type of deals that people will take off early. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of errors. Brian said, hopefully not restricted, but it's probably just errors on their part. Could be. Could be. Amazon's always doing something funny. So I haven't been doing many. Well, I haven't found much stuff for Amazon lately, but especially FBA. I've listed some stuff merchant fulfilled, but it was funny. I listed some of that stuff they sent back merchant fulfilled, and like 3 or 4 of them sold right away within a day or two. And yeah, so I'm probably going to go heavier on merchant fulfilled than FBA, which kind of sucks because the point of FBA is to just list it, ship it, and be done with it essentially. But it doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing FBA. I'll still send stuff in that seems to make sense. But Amazon's always, you know, always having fun with us with those kind of things. If there was anything interesting. No. So basically, I'm just going to go through these CDs right now and sort them out for local sale and Whatnot. Because now I have to start thinking about Whatnot, and if it goes pretty well, again, it's a smaller stream. I see people that have up to like 150 items within the media category. You know, VHS tapes, Blu-rays, DVDs, CDs. What else have I seen? Books. By the way, if you're just doing reselling books, the Whatnot category. Okay, so they have a category called Whatnot within Whatnot, and underneath that is books. So here, I'll show you. Oh. Okay, so if you see here, which is backwards, I know, but I don't even know if you can see it. It's no point. Anyway, at the very bottom, they have one called And Whatnot. When you open that, there you see kind of books. The second one. It says shop all and it says books. And when you click on books, today there's 3 shows. There's one that says I like big books and I cannot lie. Looks like I have a customer. But anyway, so book seems to be wide open. And I'm gonna try books first of all with kids books, chapter books, and see how that goes, and then we'll see what happens. Yes, absolutely. Let me see if this is a customer. All right, guys, I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Please go to 510 Books Media at Whatnot and watch my stream.